Hi everyone, welcome to Dharma First Dose of Dharma, and this is your dose of Dharma for today. Okay, so we were talking about the question, if our relatives' behaviors are unwholesome, then how should we help them? So in previous sharing, I talked about positioning yourself in a good state of mind before you want to help others, right? So make sure that we will not be hurt by whatever actions or speech or reactions that they portray or that they do when we try to help them. This is a very important thing because a lot of people get hurt helping people. So when we learn about Buddhism, like the Buddha, we try to learn from the Buddha. So the Buddha helped himself first before helping others. After the Buddha attained enlightenment, and then he helped others. Of course, in the present, that is the most perfect situation, scenario. In the present world, of course, if we, at any level that we are capable of course, we should go and help. And it's not like the Buddha, when he was practicing, he didn't help others. Actually, in fact, throughout the Bodhisattva path, when he was practicing the Bodhisattva practices, perfecting the perfections, he was helping so many beings, going to heaven, giving prosperity, life after life, generations after generations, like that. But the thing is that it would be good if we position ourselves in a good state of mind where we will not get hurt because of any type of reaction from the other party. Then it will be then we will be able to continue with our good work a lot longer. Okay, so after positioning ourselves in a good state of mind, what else then what is the next step that we can do? Well, first we can do something what we call test water. So we can approach them if, like, to quote an example, if your relative likes to eat crab and killing crabs live, by driving a stick through the heart of the crab, then, and frequently they're doing it, then you wish to help them, you wish to let them know that killing is no good. So what can you do? Well, first, after positioning yourself in a good state of mind, then you can, test water, like just test a little bit. Sometimes ask them a little bit about life. What is their opinion about life? What is their opinion about killing? What is their opinion about hunting? Then if they give a very definite view, and if they portray that, or you feel that they are very strong in their opinions and not easy to change them, then it's okay. Then it's okay. We don't have to get upset because they will not accept our views. We don't have to get upset because they won't listen. It's okay. It's okay. That's why being in a good state of mind prior to that is so important, right? Okay. If it is this scenario, okay, then just give it up and maintain a good relationship with them. I mean, you can still be relatives and friends with them, right? So I guess it's okay. I mean, let them have the right to choose their life, and let them have the right to create their own karma, because we cannot control everyone. We cannot control 100% everyone's others' views, feelings, perceptions, opinions, actions, speech. Definitely you can't. If you try to control all that, and if you're a perfectionist, you try to be a perfectionist in that, I'm sure you're gonna lead a very suffering life, because one little change in them which doesn't meet your expectation will drive you crazy. And if your happiness depends on so many factors, and if one changes, then you have so many buttons, so many possibilities, and at any time, if one button goes off, then you go crazy. Then I'm sure you're gonna suffer, right? Okay. So if we can't help them, okay, if you try to, give some sharing or give some stories or something like that, and tell them about the benefits of no killing and compassion. And if they shut themselves up and if they don't want to listen, it's okay. Don't get angry with them. I mean, give people some space, but maintain that good relationship with them. All right. So first is having a good state of mind. Second is test water, and if they shut themselves off, no problem. Stop immediately and maintain good relationships with them. Change the topic, or lead them aside and go for, eat something, drink some coffee or things like that. Change the topic a little bit. Then in this way, you'll be able to stop at that time when they feel threatened or they stand by their opinions, and you'll still be able to maintain good relationships with them by not pushing it further. All right. So maintaining good relationships with them is important, or at least maintain a normal relationship, a normal like a friend or a relative relationship with them. It's important. Why? Because if you keep that connection, at least if next time the conditions change and they want to find out about your opinion or your views on that thing, on killing maybe, then they have a friend to go to. Everyone doesn't go to their enemy when they need advices, right? Not at least not for the general public, right? So when we want to help others, make sure that we are not their enemy by, by scolding them, by criticizing them, by censuring them. No, you can, sometimes we cannot help them in this way. But definitely we will be able to help them if we are their friend. At least to a certain extent, right? Whenever they need help. Okay? If they don't need help, then just be friends. Yeah, I mean, you can respect their right to create their own karma, right? And if you cannot advise them or influence them to be good at the moment, then it's okay, no? Don't need to get too upset about it. Don't let your happiness be dependent upon this situation. Just okay, then no problem. You have your right to do your own thing, create your own karma. It's okay, no problem. Okay, then no problem with me. But of course, they will reap the problem. They will reap the fruits of what they sow in the future. But at least in this moment, since you cannot convince him, maintaining a good relationship with them is the next best thing that you can do. All right. Yeah. So when you're able to maintain a good relationship with them, then gradually as the relationship gets deeper, or even if you just maintain a relationship, a normal relationship, then next time when they need help, they may remember you, and during that time, you may be in a position to help them. You may be able to influence them. You may be able to share your views with them, and in that way, guide them and influence them towards wholesomeness and towards liberation and lessening of mental suffering, like that. So how do we, to conclude, how do we help a relatives who is doing unwholesome things, and how do we help them? So first, make sure we are in a good state of mind. Second, test water. If they reject, maintain good relationships with them. If they are okay with it, then we can share with them our opinions, and share with them the Buddha's teachings, and guide them and lead them towards generating more wholesomeness in their life and more happiness in their life. And if not, then it's okay. Just maintain a relationship with them, and whenever they need help, let us be there, like that. So very simple way, but to apply is not easy. To apply, yeah, it's sometimes a little bit difficult. So I hope today's sharing is beneficial to all of you. And this I wish all of you to be well, peaceful, and happy, and be always able to help your relatives and be able to practice this blessing in life. And may the Triple Gem bless all of us to be able to attain path, fruition, and nibbana as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.